Some of the key points from the Welsh Health Survey from 2013 shows that 50% of adults were classified as overweight or obese, including 22% obese. This correlates with the statistics found on the right of this slide, especially the poor lifestyle choices. The lack of physical activity and poor diet and lifestyle choices are often contributors to diseases such as high blood pressure, diabetes, and various heart conditions, as well as respiratory illnesses. The average figures for Welsh children are higher than the worst region in England, which is the North East, where 24% of 4 and 5-year-olds have slipped into the overweight BMI zone. A BMI of over 25 is considered overweight and unhealthy. Across Wales, 26% of children have BMI over 25, while in England it was just 22%. In short, physical literacy can be defined as the motivation, confidence, physical competence, understanding and knowledge to maintain physical activity at an individually appropriate level throughout life. Physical activity is a human disposition which every individual has the capacity to develop. The term literacy was chosen in preference to mastery or competence, as the literacy can be seen to connote the holistic and interactive nature of this human attribute. Margaret Whitehead's concept of physical literacy has 3 distinct sections: a physical, affective, and cognitive concepts. The benefits of being physically literate. These include improving on all of the features of physical literacy, which will promote the development of physical competence, confident participation in a wide variety of purposeful physical pursuits, effective interaction in a wide variety of situations and environments, development of confidence and self-esteem, sensitive interaction with others, improve the knowledge and understanding of the importance of physical activity in maintaining health, commitment to participate in a range of purposeful physical pursuits, the ability to reflect realistically on personal strengths and to select appropriate, purposeful physical activities in which to take part, and finally the appreciation of the value of purposeful physical pursuits and their potential to enhance quality of life. This slide is an introduction to the Welsh Physical Literacy Framework, which contains 4 strands. The first being physical competence, which pertains to locomotor skills, body management skills, and manipulative skills. The second, confidence and motivation, for example, what does a confident and motivated child look like? Thirdly, knowledge and understanding, which is concerned with where the opportunities lie within curricular and extracurricular activities to develop an individual's knowledge and understanding. And finally, lots of opportunities, which also pertains to where are the opportunities for an individual to become physically literate. Similarly, as a child learns physical skills, they learn skills such as how to run, jump, throw, and balance. In the same way, physical skills are linked together to create movement phrases and perform activities such as riding a bike, swimming, or performing the triple jump. Developing the right skills to allow them to try anything in a fun and safe environment means a child will grow up enjoying sport and physical activity. Developing the hierarchy of gross motor skills is necessary for optimal development for a child. This specific section of the Welsh Physical Literacy Framework is the physical section of Margaret Whitehead's concept of physical literacy. This section of the framework is the affective section of Margaret Whitehead's concept of physical literacy. And the most important component of this element is that the child is exposed to positive, fun and safe experiences, capturing their natural motivation while they are young. Creating an intrinsically motivated individual to participate in physical activity willingly for a lifetime. It is essential to create a positive motivational climate, as this will lead to the children perceiving they have sufficient ability and to participate in any given task. It will give them confidence to try new things, give them an environment where they feel safe and comfortable, and it ensures they will enjoy their experience, and then this will create an increased sense of well-being and will lead to lifelong participation in physical activity. This section of the framework is the cognitive aspect of Margaret Whitehead's concept of physical literacy, and it is essential for a child to have sufficient knowledge and understanding of the effects of physical activity on the body. This can be done through physical education in schools by giving the students a chance for effective self-evaluation and to see improvement in themselves and not feel compared to others. Also for them to experience a variety of roles and responsibilities in a lot of different activities. This will give them a variety of positive experience and it'll give them the confidence to try new things in later life. Children to have sufficient opportunities to support this development with resources such as Play to Learn, 560 and sport, which could take place in the home, in school or in the community. To become physically literate, a child needs to have lots of opportunities to practice skills and reinforce their positive experiences. Everybody has a part to play in helping the child become physically literate, whether they're a parent, teacher, coach, etc. Working physical activity lessons has the overarching goal to produce physically educated young people. This would suggest that what is desired is a particular end state, often being the mastery of a prescribed set of skills. These skills are usually realised within a narrowly defined set of activities. With the intent of physical education as a nurturing of physical literacy, there would need to be a move away from the prescribed activity-centred performance model to a performance-centred participation model. Experience within this aspect of the curriculum would be focused on becoming physically literate through a realisation of embodiment in its widest experiential sense. This image shows the progression of skills learned from a young age, i.e. the fundamental movements such as kicking and catching, through to various different decision-making skills used in various sports. It is essential for a child to be taught the basic fundamental movement skills to allow for optimal physical development, and also it allows them to progress through to the more advanced specific skills, and as most are transferable into a variety of sports. Physical literacy. This image shows that it is essential for an individual to have social, mental and emotional well-being, along with being physically literate, which will allow for improved outcomes at various stages in life, i.e. better grades at school and improved punctuality and attendance. Concludes the podcast, as it reinforces the concept of physical literacy being a lifelong journey into physical activity. It is key to give young children positive experiences and allow for physical development to allow for optimal intrinsic motivation to pursue a lifelong participation in physical activity, which in turn will reduce a variety of health risk factors such as coronary heart disease, various respiratory diseases and hypertension, etc.